What's up, man? It's your boy Villain again today, man. I told you I was gonna be back the same day, bro. Don't count me out. Don't count me out, alright? I'm giving y'all 2 videos a day, bro. I promise. But we back here with the part 2, alright? Alright, but before I get into this video, I want to let y'all know my name's Villain. I mostly do content on crimes. If you like crime stuff, this is the place to be. I love reacting to crime stuff. I might be insane in the brain a little bit, but it's okay. I think we all are. But I'm not as crazy as these people, all right? So let's go ahead and continue on with the video, man. Gonna chop your heads off too much longer. Just hit that subscribe button for your boy so you don't miss no videos. Hit that notification bell so whenever you just chilling in the day, you bored, that notification come down. As for me, you know what I'm saying, getting the notification from me and watching my video and I'm entertaining. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak sometimes, all right? I don't know how to speak sometimes, but all right, bear with me, bro. Bear with me. I'm talking too much. Let's get into it, bro. Also, I don't edit my videos. Once I hit 5K subs, then I'll start editing my videos. So all you gotta do is subscribe. Subscribe. All right, let's get into it, man.
All right, babe?
The door was locked in the room. Yeah.
Also, if you ain't watched already, go back to part 1 and watch that one first before you watch this one. This is part 2. I'm not gonna explain nothing to y'all. Y'all gotta go watch part 1 first. All right, go do that.
And
Okay, can you sit right here for me?
These are the 2 daughters of 28-year-old Ashley Fish. In just a few seconds, they're going to lead the officer to their mother's lifeless body inside the bathroom.
eggs were burning and she's in there.
Chuck is sad, bro. They see her body.
Another 911 call comes in, and it's from the killer himself.
Hi, I need to turn myself in to the police.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
Are you wanted? Do you have an active warrant?
No, I just committed a crime.
Okay, what crime did you commit?
I shot somebody.
Okay, where are you located?
I'm at Burke's Outlet in DeRidder. I'm in the parking lot, and I just am going to wait here to get picked up.
Okay, who did you shoot?
A woman,
Okay, what is her name?
Ashley Fish.
Officers rush to the address he gave, an empty parking lot. Still baffled as to why he confessed and why it took him so long to come forward. Knowing he likely killed a woman in front of her children, they brace themselves, fully expecting anything to go wrong at any moment, or even an ambush.
The suspect is going to be in Burke's parking lot. Vehicle.
Okay, so the easiest way to do this is sit down on your foot and just turn your legs in, okay?
10-4. Understood.
I'm good if y'all want to go with this.
Wait, are you out with that subject at first? Can I disconnect?
With the main suspect arrested, officers have no idea the investigation is moments away from taking another unexpected turn. When they search his vehicle, they find no weapons, but they do find multiple prescription drugs, vials of testosterone, and syringes. To their surprise, Tyler seems unusually calm for someone who just took a life, and it would quickly become obvious that this calm, controlled demeanor is part of a plan to get away with murder.
If you're still comfortable talking to me, can you tell me a little bit about what happened out there?
This woman and I got in an altercation last night. Things were kind of falling out between the 2 of us, just relationally, and I was getting ready to move back to Oregon. So she pulled out, she had a gun in her drawer. She loaded it and was pointing it at me, and we started fighting, and it went off.
Tyler insists he shot Ashley in self-defense after she pulled the pistol on him, immediately complicating the investigation. Once he's brought into the station, officers relay this information to the team at the scene, who would begin searching for anything that might support his claim. And unexpectedly, they do find one piece of evidence in Tyler's favor: the murder weapon itself.
Here's what I've got right now. I know you got a lot of information coming in. Cameron has got the suspect, Tyler Grabowski,
over at
Park Terrace. He gave himself up without any problems.
And he told y'all that he did it.
Yeah.
You see the hair in it. I've called in the serial number. It's gonna be a Smith & Wesson.
She's been here for a minute?
If I had to guess, I mean, she's still having some...
I don't know about y'all, but I'd be like, thinking like, how do y'all look at dead bodies every day? Especially with autopsy people. Like, how do y'all look at dead bodies every day? Like, they gotta be crazy, boy. Crazy as hell. I don't know.
Coming out of the wound, she's still pretty warm, and if I had to, I guess I'd say it's been between 45 minutes and an hour and 20.
Was that sitting right there? Yes. Alright, so once they run the strip, we'll be back out and we'll get a search warrant.
Is that 40 caliber?
Detectives still find no evidence of a struggle, but they do discover something unexpected. After running the gun's serial number, it comes back not to Tyler, but to Ashley herself, meaning his version of events may not be entirely false. And with that, investigators begin to grasp just how little physical evidence actually ties Tyler to the shooting. They then finish processing the scene, send Ashley's body for autopsy, and her phone for forensic examiners to be unlocked. Shortly afterwards, the grandparents arrive at the scene to pick up the 4 traumatized children into their care. It's at this point that it becomes clear. The oldest daughter witnessed something she will wish she never had.
I've got some grapes and some strawberries. Yummy. Yummy. Are y'all hungry?
The one you want to talk to is yeah, she supposedly told my wife that she saw something and she didn't want to talk about it.
I know.
Hey, my babies.
Hey.
Pop-off.
Papa.
Hey, baby. Here, I'm going to pick you up.
This brings a small sense of relief to the officers, knowing the children are finally away from the horrors inside. But now comes the most difficult part. Calling Ashley's ex-husband, John, and informing him that she is dead. Lead Detective Cooley asks John to come to the station for questioning as soon as possible. And while Tyler anxiously waits for his chance to speak, detectives make a deliberate decision to start with John instead. But the longer Tyler waits, the more agitated he becomes. And by the time they will finally sit down with him, he will snap.
I've never had someone do that to me. I've never had someone get that mad at me that they load a weapon.
1 hour after Ashley's deceased body was discovered, John arrives at the station. John explains that he and Ashley were together for over a decade. They had their first child young and went on to raise 4 beautiful daughters. For the detective, one question.
I gotta say, man, I thought it was you for a second, so I'm gonna apologize. Because I thought you was the one that did all of this. But nah, you not. That's why I say back to my other video, you gotta watch who you have around your kids.
Question matters most. What does John think of Tyler? Is he capable of hurting Ashley, or was he simply in the wrong place at the wrong time? But before that, something else weighs heavily on John. He still has to explain to his daughters why they will never hear their mother's voice again.
I just want to let them know that she's no longer with us. Mom's no longer with us, you know. She's an angel now. Yeah. The 6-year-old and 4-year-old, they don't really know. They're kind of like, oh, she's an angel. They're going to talk a little bit about it, and they're more concerned.
I swear I just seen a shadow behind me, so I'm gonna run this video back after I'm done playing this, because I swear I saw a fucking shadow just go right by me.
About how she's flying and everything, you know. Right. I don't know what she's seen, but that's got me real bent out of shape, you know.
On that devastating note, the detective would shift the conversation to the final moments leading up to Ashley's death. Tragically, Ashley seemed to sense that Tyler might harm her, and just moments before she died, she would make her final cry for help.
When I see that, he's calling, what runs through my head, and it's great. We got some bull crap. We got some bull crap. They're in some kind of argument, and they're trying to drag me into this, and I don't want to be part of y'all's drama. I don't want to be part of y'all's drama. Nothing in the past has ever felt like there was anybody in danger. Talking to my kids never tell me anything's going bad around the house, so I'm not really feeling too in it. And through all this time, you know, I text back, I'm not trying to get in y'all's drama. That's when she texts, he won't leave, I know. As soon as I got that, when I actually looked and seen that he's not leaving, I called. She's like, hello. And the first thing I go, what's going on? He's mad because he's got to leave. I said, are my kids okay? Are my kids safe? She said, yes. Because I was a little concerned, but I wasn't like super, I'm just ready for him to leave, like, hung up. And then I texted her, said, talk to my kids, please, at 6:55. I just couldn't get a hold of her, and I was like, this is weird. This is just, you know,
I gotta speak on this for a second. I understand. I now understand why people don't want their children around other people, around people's new spouses or whatever the case may be, their new girlfriends, new boyfriends. I understand that now. Because you don't know what these people be doing. These people are crazy out here. I didn't understand that. I don't have kids myself. So I never understood that part of it. But I do now. I surely do now. Because, I pray when I have kids with my girl, I pray nothing does anything for us to split apart. And then she go find somebody else and then somebody hurt my kids. Or other way around. I find somebody else and that person hurt my kids. So I understand that. Or do something like this in front of my kids. You feel me? Like, this young crazy, bruh. Scary world we live in.
Just odd.
This is the moment. At 6:55 p.m., John lost all contact with Ashley, and with it, the hope of ever rebuilding a future with her. Shortly thereafter, Detective Cooley wraps up his interview with John, who has made Detective Cooley with her. The hope at 55.
Just couldn't get a hold of her, and I was like, this is odd. And I texted her, said, talk to my kids. Concerned, but I wasn't like super, I wasn't mad because he's got to leave. And I said, are my kids okay? Are my kids safe? She said, yes. Because I was a little concerned, but I wasn't like super, I'm just ready for him to leave, like, hung up. And then I texted her, said, talk to my kids, please, at 6:55. I just couldn't get a hold of her, and I was like, this is weird. This is just, you know, it was just odd.
This is the moment. At 6:55 p.m., John lost all contact with Ashley, and with it, the hope of ever rebuilding a future with her. Shortly thereafter, Detective Cooley wraps up his interview with John, who has made one thing clear. Ashley was a loving mother, incapable of harming anyone, and she deserves justice.
You alright, babe?
Hey, y'all, this is a crazy story, bro. But we're going to continue it tomorrow, man. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the new video, the part 3 of this drama, man. And I'm going to catch y'all back in the next video, man. So, peace. OV out, man.